And they're racing now. Puissance Lune jumps away well down on the inside. Budrigez immediately pounces on the front ahead of Callanish. And up there now, Dana the Fox kicking up wide to get into third placing, followed by Wall Street. And they're being followed. Puissance Lune settles down in fifth placing over on the inside of Mutual Trust, who's getting a good run there, this heavily tried runner. Followed then by Willie Jimmy, who's outside My Lucky Day. And Budrigez beaten for speed early, about 3 lengths away at the tail. At the 1100 metres, and Budrigez makes play. He's out by 2 lengths. It's quite a strong gallop. Callan is second. Wall Street is third. And fourth, the outside, Danny the Fox. 2.5 in advance of Puissance Lune. And then Mutual Trust over on the outside, followed by Willie Jimmy, My Lucky Day, and Budrigez at the end of the field. Budrigez had it. 800 left to go. Callanish 3/4 second. Wall Street having every chance. Third on the inside, and then came Danny the Fox. 2 behind them. Puissance Lune, the grey on the inside of Mutual Trust. Willie Jimmy, and then My Lucky Day and Budrigez. Budrigez coming around the turn now, led by 2 lengths. 500 left to go, and straightened up by about 2 lengths on Callanish as they sweep the turn. Danny the Fox is running on. Wall Street getting up on the rails behind the leader, but he's just temporarily pocketed. Mutual Trust starting his run, and Puissance Lune trying to get over heels to make his challenge, but Budrigez went to the 250 in front of Wall Street, boxed up behind him. Callanish boxing on. Danny the Fox, Puissance Lune and Mutual Trust boxing only. Budrigez 100 to go, just in front. Here's Puissance Lune. Wall Street getting through. Budrigez grabbed by Puissance Lune. I think he missed. Budrigez on the inside, and Puissance Lune photo finished, and Wall Street 30 might have been a touch unlucky. Willie Jimmy got home. He's figuring for 4 with My Lucky Day and Callanish. Then Danny the Fox, who didn't finish off, and behind them Budrigez and Mutual Trust last over. Photo
Did he get up? It's so close. As Craig Williams got a 3rd winner today with Budrigez, was Bossy done it. He took a long time to get off hills, Bossy. He flew the last 15 metres, 20 metres. He's cut into this lead. They've hit it, and boy, oh boy, this is so close. Wall Street, ever reliable Wall Street, he just can't win at the moment. Has finished 30. I reckon he's got up, hasn't he, on the outside? Oh, gee, Budrigez kicks. Got the bob in Budrigez, didn't he?
His grey nose won't help him, mind you, with the dark nose on the inside. But Craig Williams out in front on Budrigez. He really rated this horse well. That's how you ride a weight for age horse, up on the speed. Tactically, he got the break. He had him off the bit. You got Wall Street trying to sneak through. Callanish fighting hard. And Puissance Lune, he got held up at a vital stage at the 300 where he needed just to wind up like a real good stayer. But once he got clear and once he got some breathing air, you can see the grey there with Glenn Boss. He didn't really tickle him until about the last, 80 metres, Rich, and then he really dug deep.
I think he should have won the race. I don't think there's any doubt that Puissance Lune, if he hasn't won, he should have won. He was held up when he shouldn't have been, and that's not Bossy's fault. That's just the way the race panned out for him.
But the best ride in the race probably wins at Budrigez on the inside, and, he'll probably never beat Puissance Lune again, but this is a great return by the grey. Very hard to get a... He's just got his head down, the Budrigez.
I reckon Puissance Lune put his nose in front, but
yes,
the Bob's favouring Budrigez, and Craig Williams, look at the way he's pushed in there. Very different position to Bossy. I mean, 2 of the greatest riders of...
This is very tight.
This could be a dead heat.
This is really tight, this one.
Wall Street and Callanish just behind them. Wonder what Bossy's thinking. He's just... Gee, I tell you one thing, he's lost no one will jump off for the Melbourne Cup after that. I mean, that was beautiful. John, we don't know who's won. Do you know?
Well, Craig just said to me, he said, I'll settle for a dead heat. So that's how close it is, Bruce.
Yeah, well, it's gone on and on, John. I mean, you know Budrigez so well, Let's see, coming from Adelaide. He's just a terrific horse. Trained on the beach down at Goulwood, just like Puissance Lune at Warner. Look at Bossy, he's just not sure. He's come back. I mean, this is remarkable.
Bruce, he's a horse that's had a throat problem. David Jolly's got him over that this season, and you can see how the horse is racing now. But he's one of those tough old welter horses that you put him into a race, it doesn't matter what sort of group race it is, he always runs a good race.
No, he's a beauty, John, with a remarkable record over this trip. 6 starts, 5 wins before today. But we still don't know who's won now. This is unbelievable.
Well, this is obviously very tight. They're going to have a second and third look at this to make sure they don't make a mistake, because it's vital.
It's a bit like Dunedin and Red Cadeau, but they hadn't come back. Now, let's see, just with Craig, I mean, does Craig have any feeling if he's won or not?
They're going straight, and
I've got Bruce now on here, Bruce. Here's Craig.
Craig, do you think, Craig, do you think you won? What do you think?
Inside horse.
Do you think you'd won it?
I was hoping.
You think you'd won it? He's hoping.
Yeah. It was a great
He's
ride,
hoping,
Craig.
but he doesn't know. He said a stride before the line he had, but he said, I'll settle for a dead heat, Bruce.
You know, that's fair enough. Well, he rode a brilliant race, John. It was a really great front-running weight for H type ride, wasn't it?
Well, Craig just made a comment. He said, you've made me feel like a winner anyway.
No, it's a great effort one way or the other.
I mean, Bruce, I can't remember one taking so long at Flemington ever, except for Dunedin and of course,
Red Cadeau.
Red Cadeau.
Let's see, the interesting thing is, where does he come
Here's
back
the
in,
numbers.
Bossy? Here we go. I think Puissance Lune, is it a dead heat?
Oh, it's a dead heat, for sure.
Got to be a dead heat. I think it's a dead heat, let's see.
It's a dead heat.
There it is.
Yeah, Craig.
It's a dead heat.
Craig.